Yo, what's going on, guys? How is everything? How is everyone doing today? Tis I, the Sea Tactics, as I've been called sometimes previously. Not all that often. Usually people are just, they call me an idiot or something like that, or God, even worse, my name. How is everyone doing? Hello, LE17. Hello, Beethoven. Beethoven was black. Hello, Beethoven was black. Toma, how you doing, Toma? How's everyone doing today? Do I sound all right? Do I sound like I'm coming in clear? I'm not overwhelming, right? I've been looking for this channel for the longest time. Are you sure it's this one? It may be another one that you were looking for. Am I wearing an AOT shirt? In real life, or as my as I call it, my C-tuber? Because we're not a VTuber here or a PNG tuber. We don't do that. We do something totally 100% original called C-tubing. SEA tubing. That's what we do. Actually, I do own an AOT shirt though. One of Mikasa. Yeah, your Promised Neverland content from years back. Really, really, the Promised Neverland content. You know what's funny about that is a lot of people, these days go, "Oh, the Sea Tactics, the AOT YouTuber." What's funny is the first time I covered AOT, the Promised Neverland got better views than the AOT videos, which it obviously just destroyed my mental state at the time. I had no idea that could even happen. Oh no, it's Adoraburb. Ben is a VTuber confirmed. He's just in denial. I'm not in denial. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm a C-tuber. There's a difference. There's not many C-tubers out there. So far an exclusive club. Toma, been watching your AOT content. Awesome. You started reviewing Dandadan chapters. I apologize for the AOT content in advance, and thank you. I appreciate that. It's Aaron in Attack on Titan. AOT was peak. Listen, I don't say that. True. By saying you're a C-tuber, does that mean you're a squid? Why would I be a squid? How do you equate being a C-tuber with a squid? That doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't. I'm not admitting anything. Listen, this is ridiculous. I'm being persecuted. A crab? Listen, I'm not like. Okay. I'm a human being, all right? I'm a human being. No, I'm not a shark either. What is happening? Look what you've done, Burb. Look what you've done. This guy right here, Adoraburb. He is a fantastic artist. He sent me some stuff today. I can't talk about it, but listen, all I'm saying, you guys need to follow Adoraburb if you love webtoons and you love good stories and all that. He's a good one. Don't need to apologize? Well, you can never be too sure. When you're a content creator, you don't want to randomly just be like, "Oh yeah, thanks for the content." Because there's going to be some people out there, pissed off for whatever reason it may be. Don't say shark because you'll summon the Shy Lily Sea Tactics shippers. There's no one in the world that ships me and Shy Lily. I'm not. Listen, I'm not a seaweed either. You know what? This is ridiculous. I came here to stream. We're streaming Chainsaw Man and Dandadan No, I'm not. Well, at least okay. I gotta admit, if I were one, I would pick a shark. Sharks are cool, but that doesn't. I'm not admitting anything now. It, nothing is happening. Okay, right? What am I reading right now? Well, we're about to start. I don't know. Should I do Chainsaw Man first or Dandadan first? Oh, I know what's first. It's kind of currently on the screen. If you kind of, by the way, I makeshifted this horrible looking thing, this monstrosity of just things I had lying around. This whole setup looks horrible, by the way. I've been doing content creation for a number of years, and there's nothing that I've created that is worse than this. This is definitely one of the worst visual things I've ever done. As you can see, if we can just analyze it for a moment, and the top left, I had to take out in Photoshop the Twitter link that was there before to replace it with a Blue Sky link because I'm not using Twitter. No way. You can't. What? Twitter me? No, not gonna happen. And then the bottom left is, of course, from the last stream I did here. So that's the same. 10% off GamerStop's C Tactics. Yeah, I get a commission. It's great. It's awesome. It solves all of your problems. It doesn't, but it will for a second. And then they'll all come back. And of course, in the center here, I can't just show the manga. I'm going to get sued by someone. And so I had to put up here a legal disclaimer, which I also thought, well, people are going to say, I'm just secretly sponsoring them or something if I put the logos there. So I was like, I could take out the logos, but I want to keep the logos. So I kept the logos, and I put, please support the official release, links in the description. So that's what that was. That's a good point. So what chapter are we at with Chainsaw Man? So I'm going to start over with Chainsaw Man. I don't know where I'm going to go to. I don't think it's going to be that far. I honestly don't want to read it all in a day, because that would be mad. So probably, I don't know, like 5-10 chapters or something like that. It just depends. Chainsaw Man's really quick, so it just depends. Dandadan, however, we're going to try to get to 24, I think it is, that covers up to the newest episode that just came out. So we're going to do that. But first, most important bit. I was on Manga Plus today because I was bored. And sure enough, I load up Manga Plus, and they're always throwing stuff at me. Always new, interesting stuff, whatever. I'm like, hey, that's cool. I'll sign me up for that. So I saw there was this new one that literally just came out today called Drama Queen. Now, have you guys heard about Drama Queen? I'm sure you haven't, unless you fired up the app like I did, or it sent a push notification. This manga, we're gonna read the first chapter because this manga is I read like the first 4 or 5 pages, and I was like, this is like kind of fits in with Dandadan and Chainsaw Man. It kind of does look like Chainsaw Man. It kind of does, especially the first couple of manga pages. They're colored, and as you can see, kind of on the left and the right there. Let's see if I can scroll down some more. You kind of see there. There's the colors. It's very like neon, very very bright. So that's the first thing that I'm going to read because graphic design is your passion, boy. Oh God, no, it is not. Twitter is a damn cesspool right now. Don't blame you. Yeah. Ugh. I don't think it'll ever not be one, to be honest. Blue Sky is great, though, because Blue Sky is chill. What genre is it? So that's interesting. They say it in the first like splash page thing. Uh, Here comes a super realistic fantasy suspense. So that's what it labels itself as. What I've been able to kind of gather from Drama Queen in the first chapter of like the first couple of pages I read is that it seems to be about uh, like a post apocalyptic, not post apocalyptic. What is the term? Society goes on after an apocalypse, post something. My audio is not the clearest. What does my audio sound like? Don't tell me it's my webcam. Don't tell me this. Don't tell me I've been talking this entire time through a webcam and nobody said anything. This always happens. Oh my god.
Oh no, it was. It was. Why? Why didn't anyone say anything? What the heck? Everyone does this, by the way. This happens in my Discord server too. I'll be using a webcam mic and nobody will say anything. And only like 20 minutes after it to like a 5-minute tangent, I'm talking. They're like, hey, I hate to interrupt you, but you suck. Like, yeah, what? That would have been great to hear earlier. You know, when you first heard it. Happens all the time. I'm going crazy. But yeah. What genre? It seems to be a fantasy suspense, and what I can gather is that it comes after post. Well, is not a post apocalypse, but post apocalypse. Whatever, and we'll just use that term. I don't think it's the right term. We'll use it. It could be wrong. Well, either way, post apocalypse, and aliens come and save the world. And this happens like they integrate with society, it seems, and the main character really doesn't like these aliens. So I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. That's awesome. So I was like, hey, I'll throw it up and talk about it. I think it's pretty cool. The main character has the shark teeth that Dingy has in Chainsaw Man. Dingy in Power. Remember when characters in Chainsaw Man had shark teeth? They all have normal teeth now. You guys notice that? There's like no characters with like shredders for eating. Hello, Shadow the Destroyer. Are you Shadow the Hedgehog's brother? I literally just finished rereading Volume 13 of Chainsaw Man. The power of hindsight is Man volumes. Oh, it's like literally right in front. Oh no, Nico Robin fell over. I'm gonna just 14. Oh, that's the one with Fammy on the cover. I don't want to say too much. Isn't it post-apocalypse? Like, okay. Today's Kagurabachi chapter was insane. I'm now finally understanding the hype. I really love Kagurabachi. I read the first like 5 chapters and the apocalyptic is the term that's meant for that's for first. Okay, what you wouldn't call a psychopath a post-apocalypse, but it does happen after aftermath. What is that term? Dystopia. Yes, it's a very dystopia vibes. Just not in the way you would think it yet, at least. Yeah, dystopia. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm stupid. I don't know how to read. That's why I'm doing it here today. But yeah, let's go ahead. Go ahead and get it. shark teeth. Remember the girl with the shark teeth and Nino, quintessential quintuplets. Doesn't imply that an apocalypse happened. See, you learn something new every day. I didn't know that. Like when I do videos, I think people think like I'm actually smart when I say the stuff I say. I'm just like throwing words out there and see if I can string them together in the correct way and it makes sense or something. Usually what I try to do. This is your first stream? Well, I appreciate that. I do them very sparingly. Don't worry. If you're looking forward to them, no reason to look forward to them. This may be my first stream in like 8 months. And who knows? Maybe the next time you see one, it'll be 12. I don't read manga, but I've never watched Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is really great, Red. It's very good. So humble. Oh my god. Me humble? Listen. I can be not humble. Why do that? What does a not humble person ask? Because there's like multiple. Don't listen to me. Being a YouTuber is pretty hard. That right there is an understatement. It's like, okay, so for those that are not aware, I do 5 channels. I technically just started a 6th one today, but it's not an actual channel kind of thing I upload to personally. But I have 5 main channels that are like serious here. I have Vegapunk Labs, which is my new One Piece podcast that I started with my good friend Carp, who's in the chat, maybe. And King of Anime Podcast, which is a podcast I've been doing since 2018. We talk about like weekly anime and stuff. So like I think right now we're talking about Dandadan. What can I? Did I say this? Rurouni Kenshin. I don't know why I'm trying to keep it a secret. We cover it every. What is the Suma Show? If you guys know about that, and if you know about it, Negaposy Angler, negative positive angler, really good. And then we're also right now we're watching every week on the podcast, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So super duper fun. It's like a 3.5 hour show every Monday. It's on my channel page if you want to go find it. And then I have 3 regular channels I upload to. I have a Chainsaw Man channel. I have a Dandadan channel. And then I have this one. The small one. This is the small channel. But yes, I uploaded 5. Tried recording myself for a video once. I had to record it over several dozen times and ended up just giving up. Yeah, it takes practice. When I first started, I didn't sound like this at all. I sounded pretty horrible. You can probably go find one of my older-ish videos somewhere. Somewhere on the. I'm sure you could look around somewhere and find my first video. If you're really looking. That's 2011. Uploaded on this channel, by the way. What is your theory on what the Dandadan is? Well, I'm sort of caught up to Dandadan, so I'm going to respectfully abstain from the question. Not even in hinting or implying anything that I even know it or not. Not even going to give it an answer. Let's read a little bit of Drama Queen, shall we? I've only been rambling for feels like 5 hours now. Said might read Kagurabachi. I think I'm like at chapter 34 or something. I'm not fully caught up yet. Been totally busy the last 8 weeks. 8 or 9 weeks. Guess my age. 21. Nice. Very good age. Nice number. Looks nice when you write it down. 21. I have no idea. I have no idea. Don't tell me. Really don't, because if you're under 18, you're gonna have to channel. See, D the man, don't say your age is don't say your age is 15. Keep it at just the don't, because I have to remove you. If you're under 18, because this is a mature channel. I don't know. Let's talk about Drama Queen, shall we? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So the first page is actually pretty cool. It's just this guy walking through the street. It's like everything is like covered with this like orange background. I'm sure you guys can see it in the spilling out on the sides there. But it really does, like, the backgrounds have such a Tatsuki Fujimoto kind of look to them. Just in the way the fonts look, the way that the ads and stuff like that. Because like when I read Chainsaw Man, the backgrounds are always the best part in Chainsaw Man. Just because his background design is just so good, and it has the same thing going on here. Not sure if it's like as good as Fujimoto's. And I'm not even looking at it more. I'm not even sure if Fujimoto's, either or. I don't know which one's better, I guess is what I'm saying. But it's definitely very striking. You know what this also reminds me of? I have it right here. I have a book of a bunch of Tatsuki Fujimoto short stories. I'm going to try to find like the first. Okay. I think it's the one about the chicken. A couple cluckling chickens were still kicking the schoolyard. I think what this is. Yeah, and it's very similar. This story, that the short story that Fujimoto. Basically, not to spoil it or anything, but it has a similar setup. Aliens came to planet Earth. They saved it, and now, well, in that story, it's much more extreme. In that the aliens they didn't really save it. They came to enslave the human race, and they see humans as kind of like foods, kind of like how we see like cattle in our own world. He wrote this, I'm assuming, when he was 17 or 17 to 21. Nice number, by the way. Really good when you write it. So it's not that deep. It's not like stuff like Fire Punch or Chainsaw Man or Look Back or whatever, or Goodbye Eri. It is nowhere in that caliber. Very entertaining, though, especially for his age. He did pretty good with it. But it's got kind of the same thing going on here, where aliens came to planet Earth, and the character has to like kind of survive this new culture that he's getting into, which is immediately very compelling to me, because the art makes him seem like he's kind of an outsider, and it doesn't really start off with any sort of dialogue at all. It's just a straight, just looking at this guy with his like head hunched over, and he's got these really cool like braids kind of come down, and it kind of changes color. He's got like red highlights and like a strawberry looking kind of color. I don't know if that's because of the art style or not, but it looks really cool. I'm not interested in the differences between the anime and manga for Dandadan. Is it true they censored the acrobatic silky backstory? I don't think so. I don't think they. Guessing Heyo Decrepit Squad. How are you? Decrepit? Are you doing well? Have you ever watched Dragon Balls? I've watched Dragon Ball Z. I've not watched Dragon Balls. I heard that one is kind of crazy. So it's really hard to like. Does he look like that? No, he looks very attractive. Actually, I'm not quite sure if this is a man or a woman. It may be a woman. I don't want to miss. Oh, and then of course the next page. Yeah, I think I think, based off her appearance, she does look quite feminine. And the aliens, though, I will say the aliens are quite interesting because the aliens look like just regular humans. They're not like acting like aliens. Like they're dressed in alien clothes. They just have like, they look like they're walking marshmallow. Or like walking whipped cream or like dough. Like remember in Ghostbusters at the very end when they fight the Play-Doh guy? The doughboy? Or like that. Or rougher. And they do have like some of them have like weird facial expressions. One of them is smoking a cigarette, and their mouths are not like regular mouths. They're like little tubes come out. They got like weird dot line eyes. It's a really cool design, honestly. They like something totally otherworldly. They almost kind of look like something you see on like Cartoon Network. First thing, it's been 9 years since alien safety. The countless spaceships soaring across the sky shone endlessly like shooting stars. And it's a really cool visual. You can see when this character is saying that she's looking, or they are looking up to the night sky, and the buildings are still like an orange. It's a very like Chainsaw Man-ish kind of orange you would see in that, right? And yeah, there's just like, it just looks like I don't want to say what it looks like because some of them look a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Little tadpole-y, we'll say, a little tadpole-y. White little streaks across the sky is what they. I should have started with that. That would have made much more sense. And would have been less horrible. What is my opinion on the current Dandadan arc? Oh my god. It's so good. I don't want to say the character's name, but I love this character. I love them. I love them. And the first chapter is called Who Needs Love When You've Got Rage? City where humans and aliens loosely coexist. Kiss the bitter days goodbye. Comes a super realistic drama. Oh, it's apparently from the highly anticipated new series from the author of the critically acclaimed one-shot Ikitsuru Koto Surura. Ikitsuru Koto Sura Yuru Saranai? Yuru Saranai. And this is from the mangaka's name. This is the one shot they made that I just said. The mangaka's name is Kuraku Ichikawa. That's a cool. Kuraku. It sounds like was that one? Naraku? Yeah, Naraku. Sounds like Naraku from it. Honestly, probably not a good person to be. You're being compared to. What manga is this? This is called Drama Queen. It literally just came. The chapter 1 just came out today. I thought I'd read it as like a warm up. I've only been talking for like an hour. The warm up. Let's see. Japan, where aliens and humans live in coexistence. They see this is kind of interesting. It turns out like one of these alien people, which by the way, their hands, like it's just their heads that look weird. Their hands look like they very humanoid. But like this one guy, he has like a normal girlfriend, but his girlfriend is an actual female human. That was like the most subtlest thing I've said. Hey, apologize. A woman. What manga or have you read light novels Hounds? Jump Plus manga as well? I have not. Nightlight Hound. Yeah, he's got like a cute girlfriend. She's like, you know, he looks like he's happy. She's blushing. They're going to, I don't know where they're going. Or they're a night. Looks like a night out on the town. They're having fun, which is kind of crazy because they're aliens. That's like a weird thing. And apparently, oh, okay. So this guy, they're walking across the street. They see a sign, and she looks up. No, he has his arms around her. His hand placement is what he's trying to do there. So I guess they kind of been dating for a while. And he points up to a sign. It says this year's MVP winner, and is a baseball player. I guess it's that guy. So this girl's alien boyfriend is a famous MVP baseball player. Aliens can have fun, can they? Can they? Because they're often portrayed as pretty miserable little beings. I'm gonna say little shits. And I was like, alien. Offensive. To them. Who knows? So I'm just gonna call them whatever I just already forgotten what I said. Listen. Point being. It's super, super cool because when they point up, there's like all of the spaceships in the sky that are still streaking through it. It looks really cool. And the fact that he's like a famous MVP baseball player is kind of crazy. Shows that in this society, they've integrated to the point where, generally speaking, everyone in society has accepted them just for who they are. Which is kind of cool from the concept of like building up a story because, or like a world building through your story, because it puts into context like whatever happens next, we know for a fact everyone in society accepts these people for who they are, or I guess these aliens. And we see below him where he's pointing with the main character, they are just kind of like peeking out a little bit. You can see some of their hair. And yeah, the next panel is her with a bloody nose, and they are pretty pissed off. So you elbowed me in the face when you turned around, you know? Huh? Who the heck are you? Oh, this is my alien voice. Huh? Who the heck are you? Trying to falsely accuse me? It's a mixture. Listen, that was funny. So they got elbowed in the face. There's nothing false about it. I'm clearly bleeding. Excuse my partner. Please accept my apology in his stead. Oh, they're freaking out. Not happy about this at all. Freaking aliens, they never apologize. I hope they all die. Wow. That's some strong hatred towards aliens. I hate them. Just like I hate women who call their boyfriends their partners. That's like a weird thing to hate. This character's a little quirky. I'm grateful that they destroyed the meteorite, but so that's how they saved planet Earth or is it probably a meteor coming down to destroy them, and aliens intervene. Interesting. But they clearly look down on us humans. But I'd probably be in trouble if I said that. Oh, that's interesting. There's some societal kind of like, you can't even, like in this society, you can't even have criticisms of them. Now, it's interesting. Is that because they've slaved the humans? Or is it because of, yes, is it because, as Sauer says, racism? Who knows? Because he does say he freaking hates the aliens. They never apologize. But he does then compare it to relationships. So I'm not sure if he's exactly racist. It would be interesting to have a racist man. This character would be retweeted by Elon. I saw an Onion article headline that said something like Elon Musk represents 500th game to the F word with him. Not that F word, but the one we called the man with the funny stash. Call him that yet? Political joke. I thought it was funny. Onion's pretty funny. Poster, New Universe Week. Remembering our love and gratitude from them. So okay, so they walk by a bunch of posters on the wall, and there's even plays made about it, plays and movies and stories and stuff. Okay, so there's a news broadcast that's just broadcasting out, and we see like a bunch of interesting visuals here. We see two of the aliens that are hanging out. They got like headphones on. One of them looks like an ox. The other looks like he's got like ox head ears or something. Or like a bison? Bison? Yeah, a little bison-y. No, a little ox. Definitely ox. And the other one has like two ears on, kind of like a dog with like 4 ears. The aliens look so silly. Yeah, they look very cartoony. Alien population in Japan has exceeded 17 million, surpassing 60,000 in Sinu City alone. As today marks the start of New Universe Week. Interviewed several of the. Okay, so what is Japan? $123 million as of June 24th. So the alien population in Japan has exceeded 17 million. So they just added, just after aliens are moving to planet Earth, they just added 17 million people to Japan, which has 123 million. That's insane. Thank you, aliens, for finding our planet. It's thanks to you destroying the giant meteorite that was headed for Earth that we're alive and well today. That's very specific. And it's like this lady. Need help? Ramen or pizza for oh, you always got to go pizza. Or ramen on the pizza. That sounds most horrible. It's a good way to ruin your day. Try it. You see how it goes. So the character just keeps walking. It's so striking. Like, this character looks so much like Dingy, yet doesn't. Crazy. I love Dingy's design. We need more characters that look like Dingy. What time is it for me? I don't know. I can't say. Don't want to be geolocated. We just got back from the moon. Wow. Okay, so spaceflight is a thing. Oh, it says here, spaceflight has become more accessible with the aliens' technology. We're eternally grateful. So it seems like with the arrival of the aliens, humans have now been able to go to space. It's kind of like a Mass Effect thing. You know, they just find the Mass Effect drives out in nowhere. Super duper advances the human technology over 100 years. That they found it. But that's insane. So people can just go to the moon, which also says that there's people on the moon. We've, as a society, a human society, like, put bases, I guess, colonized the moon, maybe? Who knows? Aliens or ghosts? Which do you find hotter? Satsuki? Is that you? First of all, I can't fuck ghosts. What do you mean? Like, I can't. Satsuki, there's nothing there. Air. It's like, you find holograms hot? Do you want to go out with a hot? No? You just don't know how? There's a way to do this and none of you have been telling me? This is like the beginning of the stream all over again. When my audio sucked. No one said anything. You guys just never told me that we've been able to smash ghosts. No, tell me. I'd like to know. That's kind of cool. Because think about it. They're just people. but they're like people from like different time periods. Like, oh, me, I got a new girlfriend. I'm going out with a girl from the 1800s. Or, oh, the 1400s. About it. Someone would probably be going out with Shakespeare. Life would be so much more fun. Which one is Granny Seiko? And check Rororogi, Ogura's Lady K, and the Stick Man. Did I search that up? From the person named Harem Stick. By the way, how is a harem? Anyways, back to the freaking manga. Gee. Horrible. They're walking by a store. They see a store that's just named Burgers. Looks like it's a burger joint. I don't know. It could be shop. How many years has it been since I ate? My paychecks are abysmal. I miss eating good. I can't fall into self-pity. Okay. This also says a lot. Or it asks a lot of questions of the viewer. We go cook dinner. Be right back. Okie doke. This implies a lot. This says that, okay, in this society, maybe it doesn't, just adding 17 million other living creatures to the population maybe doesn't help economically. Maybe it causes more divide. You would have to think it would. And so this character's paychecks are abysmal because of it. But it could be for any reason. We don't know. We don't know yet. It seems this character has also experienced before some sort of self-pity. So it seems like they've went through that trouble before. It's gotten them very depressed, pitied themselves, and they've been there, so they're not going to do it. Dingy, if he was racist, oh my god. Oh my god, think about this. Dingy, but you swap Dingy's personality for powers. That would be crazy. Misery is for the weak. Gotta stay positive. Hey, good on you. That's true. Oh my god. By the way, his nose has been bleeding this entire time. Their nose. So as they're walking down the street, nose is just blood is gushing out. It seems like they work like at a job, like a phone company or something. Oh wow, this is not translated. Oh, maybe it's what the aliens speak. So there's like an alien that's like spraying stuff on them, and it looked like it was untranslated, but I think this is actually just the alien speaking their. This alien is like sweating. Can I even like say it like? Can I even like guess that? Who knows what this alien is doing? This alien could be. We don't know how this alien works anatomically. Do aliens sweat? Are they? I don't know. I don't know what they are. But it looks like sweat. I don't want to presume it though. The only manga I've ever read was one book of Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, I definitely recommend a lot of manga. You can download Manga Plus, not a sponsor. Manga Plus, good app. You just read a ton of manga. Kind of crazy. And I think it's like really cheap for a sub too. $4 a month, but ugh. So he's working at his job. It looks like he's packing things. They are packing things. And they're saying to themselves, why is he gotta hit me, huh? Every damn time. Yeah, so he keeps getting hit. That. Did the boss hit him? A lot of getting hit here. Maybe I can understand this character's rage if this character is constantly getting. Nomamoto's in trouble with the boss again. She's always scowling. I don't like her either. So female character, and their name is Nomamoto. Guess I'd get fired if I hit him back, huh? Yeah, she is getting hit a lot by these aliens. These aliens are just hitting her. Nomato is the character's name, and they're a woman. Tatsuki Yoru or Yor? You decide. You're gonna make me decide between Yoru and Yor? That's like unfair. I like both of those characters. I'm gonna say Yor. Mostly because Yoru has taken over the body of Asa. Or character. I'm not gonna say anything. Anything more. Yor. The answer is Yor. Nomamoto's in trouble with the boss again. It's because she's always scowling. I don't like her. Guess I'd get back home. So yeah, it seems like there is a lot of reasons for her to be being hit. So yeah, good for her. Standing up. See? Character's not racist. I think. Oh, a cute boy. A cute boy comes in. Oh, he's angry. He's got the anime hair too. Black hair. Oh, he's cute. You hit me. Hey. Oh my. Oh, and she's taking notice because she's immediately in love. Okay, so she likes this guy. Nomamoto likes this cute boy, clearly, or he's so beautiful and striking that she is distracted by his beauty, but he does not. But she does not. This is gonna happen. I'm literally gonna. We've established this character as female, and I'm gonna start calling them a dude now. This is what's gonna happen. I hate this. Megumi? Oh, he does look a little bit like Megumi. That is a good. That's all there. Little bit. Megumi looks a little younger than Megumi. This guy looks like a whole ass fucking meal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're saying. That's the next dialogue. How are you the boss when you can't even speak this planet's language? Oh, he's going off on him. Not to mention these garbage working conditions. You don't even turn on the AC. No one even complains. Good for you. Making easy money on the backs of others. Damn. Dude. Yes. Is her nose bleeding because her nose is broken? Or is it because this is the one, y'all? This the one for her? Is this what C is like live? Holy shit. What? Is this not how I normally am? I'm sorry, everyone? What do you mean you're sorry? This is how I normally act. Listen, I'm just when you are a YouTuber, you can't be like 50% of yourself like you are in normal life. Because if you did that, well, bad things. But it translates really well when you're trying to entertain people. The way she looks at him. Yeah, that way. If what? What? I like this guy already. He is like, he's cool. He's cool. He takes a lot. Oh, so he's also working there. Thanks for that back there. Oh, she's going in. She's going in, everyone. So she's walking up to him after work. They're catching up. She's thanking him. Thank you for that back there. I'm Nomamoto. Oh, this guy, girl. God damn it. I knew this would happen. This girl knows what she wants. Oh, his name is Kitami. That coffee for me. Oh, coffee too. Yup, aren't I cool? It probably would have been a huge ordeal if we hit him back. Considering the higher-ups here are all aliens. Society's on their side after all. Jeez! Have you already read Dandadan? Not yet. We're just warming up with this. Because I thought it would be cool. Who knew I'd be talking about it for an hour? Yeah, she's legit. Yeah, she's real. She's real. She's a real one. offering the coffee, going in. Oh, I like this. Probably would have been a huge ordeal if we hit him back, considering the higher ups here are all aliens. So nepotism. Society's on their side, after all. Yeah, so this pretty much confirms through Kitami and Nomomoto talking that, yeah, seems like society has been sort of hijacked by aliens coming to Earth, and because it seems like what happened is because they're carrying all of this technology with them, humans are just so extremely grateful. Or it could also add on that be the fact is they have all of this technology and they could just wipe them out. I mean, humans are nothing, right? Probably. And so the reason society is on their side is because they control society. That's some dystopian stuff right there. That sounds dystopian to me, guys. This is more progression in 2 pages than in a few volumes of some series. Oh, like Rent-A-Girlfriend? 1984 is a manga. I feel like that's a thing already. Called. Oh, there is a new one my friend recommended me that is kind of like that. Called, actually, just go to the plus side. Because that's... My friend Carp recommended... Let's see. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Deep Reputa. Check it out. I'm going to read the synopsis. Reputa, a top-secret AI model... Stay with me there. Buzzword. Begins... It may be, but listen. Interesting idea. Begins interacting with a Japanese boy, K, through online games. As Reputa's capabilities level up in leaps and bounds, boy and machine grow ever closer. In a surprising turn of events, Reputa reveals that its feelings towards K have gone beyond that of a trusty partner. About romance with an AI? You'll just have to read. It's very good. Very good. Not what you think. Not a romance. I don't want to say it's not a romance. It could be a romance. Anyways. Nomomoto going in for the kill already. Sees a cute boy. Knows what she wants. Oh, he's looking up to the sky? Pause while drinking his coffee? What's this guy getting all deep? Kind of creeps me out. Say that after I leave? Okay, so Nomomoto is kind of upfront with her. Maybe a little too much. Yeah, as Decrepit Storm says. Okay, she fumbled quick. This is like a... This is not a he will remember this moment, but this is definitely like... He'll remember it. A slip. Next pay, 100,000. Oh, I was about to say, how much is that in U.S. Mickey Mouse? So 100,000 yen in Japanese yen is approximately 100 or 1,000 USD. Doesn't. So she's getting paid just $1,000. That's like what I get paid. I get paid $1,000 a month to do this. This is not a fun life to live financially. Gamersups.gg, 10% off code C-Tactics. Pick yourself up. They have a Black Friday deal going on now. Definitely recommend picking up flight attendant girl with the really big boobs that are spilling out. Also, flavor. Kaizen is really good. How can you call that a full-time wig? Want to find a new job? There's a bunch of bees there. But who's going to hire a 17-year-old with no skills? Okay, 17, y'all. Confirmed. Make this weird. I don't want to turn to my crappy parents after cutting ties. I don't get how people can work for this kind of chump change with a smile on their face. They happy working themselves to the bone for an alien boss. This is a very relatable character. This is how I feel as a 29-year-old. This is how she feels as a 17-year-old. Jesus Christ, this society kind of sucks. Going nowhere. She's got no prospects. Nobody wants to hire her because she's 17 and no one cares about people when you're 17. I think. Somebody said to me when I was 17. Back I made ramen? Nice. You didn't go for the ramen pizza, though. Kind of sad. Working for an alien boss? No, not like literally. Like, you know, like working at McDonald's, slaving away for 50 cents for 50 cents an hour, and your boss yells at you, and your boss is almost as unqualified as you are. You're probably more qualified than your boss. And then you get fired because, I don't know, you walk out because whatever. And you go find another job and you realize, oh shit, I'm kind of fucked here. Guess it's time to sell feet pics. And you get out the camera and your life ends. Life of hard crime and hard drugs. Fast women. And men. Bikers. Biker now. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it seems like he doesn't want to turn doesn't want to turn to her crappy parents after cutting ties. So her parents seem like a bunch of jerkwads, which explains why at 17 she's trying to find a new job and she. So, okay, admittedly, yeah, sucky, but 17, you're out on your own. You have no net at all. I mean, this is just a tough life in general. I don't know if this is exactly. I don't know what it's like for a 17-year-old and how much they get paid in Japan. I'm not sure. I don't get how people can work for this kind of chump change. Happy working themselves to the bone for an alien boss. That's a good point. That's a good point. Good point. I wish they'd all just disappear. That's some hatred. That's like not even like, oh, I want to like kill them all. That's just like, I wish they would literally just away. Gone. Thanos snap. Like a pretty good MC so far. Yeah. Pretty cool. What do you rate the Dandadan song? The opening? I'd give it I give it 2 KFC chicken buckets. 2. 2 out of 2. It's pretty good. I like it. And I guess if you don't like KFC, then you probably won't like Dandadan. I don't like KFC. Maybe that's a bad. Either way, I think it's good. I think it's really good. I really like it. I watch it every week. I never watch openings. One of the comments said that this series seems anti-colonialist rather than just racist. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good observation. I wish they'd all just disappear. Sure, they saved us, and I guess I'm thankful for the new technology they. But something's still bugging me. Ain't right. Hate this. Oh, so they got their nice little shark teeth, plugged up nose. Yeah. Seems like something deeper is going on in the gears of society. It's not all just. She seems to not hate them for what they are. She seems to hate them for how they act. But I'd probably be in trouble if I said that too. I mean, no matter how you look at it, it's like, I'm not supposed to feel this way. Misery is for the weak. I'm to watch some dog videos till I forget how hungry. Caught a fish and a dog. Got her eyes and everything. Why is that? Yeah, so she feels like she can't say what she wants to say in society, and that society kind of takes her opinion and just kind of dunks on it, really. Says, hey, you suck. You are not new internet phrase these days. You are not aura. Die. That's kind of what she feels like. A society is calling. It actually reminds me of the main girl of the Call of the Night. Yeah, it has that kind of visual style too, except hopefully she's I guess if she were a vampire, would she be like multiple vampires in one? Because like she has a lot of fangs. That mean like is that like a higher power level? Is that like a vampire lord or something? Like that guy in Skyrim, Serana's dad. I love Serana. But yeah, it seems like she's not able to say the things she wants to say, and not only that, but there's a little bit of feeling out of place. That in the society that she has found herself in, it has changed to the point where it has almost become as alien as the aliens that have inhabited it itself, which is very interesting. Very, very peculiar. How this is sort of like real life. Like this plot line, this character, the way this character thinks so far, it's kind of how it feels like, I think, to live in 2024, which is nothing makes sense. It is all crazy, chaos everywhere, and yeah, autocracy, yay. I am so confused. I was only gone 5 minutes. Well, okay, so basically, we're on, I don't know, I guess we're near the end of the chapter. We are, she's getting paid. She works at a job, and she was trying to like riz on this cute guy that stood up for her. But she's also like broke. She's 17. Her name is Nomomoto. The guy was named Kitami. And it seems like society, like she kind of like copes with reality, copes with her world by getting lost in internet content. I'm participating in this cycle. Well, to be fair, I started doing this in 2011. I don't think everyone. It only. Yeah, so she's like watching, I caught a fish and gave it to my dog. Be like YouTube or something. She's walking, she looks like Chihiro, Kagurabachi. You get to see her from the back. She has like this long trench coat on. They're going out fishing, and she looks over, and sure enough, it's Kitami. She's going fishing, and he's out here too. Wow. Got some riz. Hey, Kitami, what you doing here? I'm from around here. Oh, so he says, from around here. Been coming to this beach since I was a kid. You come to fish? She says, you got it. Check out this pole I made. Oh, so she's very handy. She can make a pole. It seems like she was starving. And then he says, you won't catch anything out here this time of year. Let me see that. Okay, so yeah, she's fishing because she doesn't have enough for food. It's interesting how they're grateful to the aliens in a way, but also resentful towards them. Yeah, it's like think of like social media in this day and age. As someone who's a little older, Twitter, social media. We'll just use social media. Social media was a great thing for me growing up. It was. It helped me a lot. It's given me what I have here today. Given me a lot. Everything, really. It is a focal part of my identity. Yeah, I can also at the same time realize that it is fucking destroyed society. So, and obviously there's going to be some correction that comes around eventually. I don't believe in that great correction stuff. I just believe that there's a cycle, humanity. Things go in a circle. It's going to be a really sucky circle for a while, but eventually people get mad. Change. And now it's Negapazi Angler. Yeah. If you're not familiar, Negapazi Angler is an anime original that's airing. It's fun. But yeah, so it seems like she was just fishing because she was starving. That's apparently where the chapter ends, but I don't think it is. 68 pages. That's weird. I don't know why. So they're fishing together. Or he's like doing the fishing now. So he finally caught something. He said, finally, one little guy after 3 whole hours. Oh my. Sitting out there for hours. And of course, she immediately goes, it looks tasty. And he's like, it's yours if you want it. She looks like, she says, for real? And she has like a face that looks like something, what's the Pomni from, crap, what is it called? The Amazing Digital Circus will make. Something Pomni face. What are your thoughts on current One Piece? I love it. I love, should I say the name of the arc? I like post Egghead arc quite a bit. I think it's really cool. Once again, I have a podcast. Go check out my channel, everyone, if you haven't already. We got a podcast. I got 2 podcasts. I have the King of Anime podcast where we cover weekly seasonal, and then One Piece podcast that I just started with my good bud Carp. You can just go to my channel page. You'll find all the channels. So they've been fishing for 3 hours. He gives her the fish because his response is, "I caught it with your pole after all," which makes sense. Says cool, and then they drop the fish back in the water, and she is dead on the ground. You know, like the classic anime in the 90s and 2000s, when the character would just humorously fall to the ground. That's literally what. And then he's talking to her, fishing. Still, the world sure has changed in such a short matter of years. Itami, once again, very relatable. The ocean's surface now reflects thousands of spaceships in the sky. The ocean I used to know and love, where I'd play with my family, is no more. But today it reminded me how I used to go fishing with my little sister. Pretty nice. She responds, so you're a big bro? How old's your sister, dude? Added the dude. And then he says, so, okay. I don't know why I find this funny. Then he says, she's already gone. I don't find it funny because his sister's dead. Oh, I'm doing. I find it funny because he just immediately just lays on the edge. And she's like looking at him and like curious. He goes, my whole family was killed by aliens? Whoa! Dude, that's crazy. And even she's shocked too. They were celebrating her acceptance into high school when one of their fancy cars came flying in reverse. Well, you get the idea. I'm sure it was a drunk driver. The culprit got away and the police didn't even try looking. Holy crap. Every page I see more Fujimoto. Yeah, it's very... To be fair, Kitami doesn't really look Fujimoto. Like, if this were Chainsaw Man, the character's eyes would be... The eyes are... But yeah, it's very heavily inspired by Fujimoto. Which makes sense, because Fujimoto is freaking... Who knows? This could be from the creator of... his assistant. This could be like his... Raku. Post on r/Manga. Oh, so okay, so this is the top Reddit post, and take that with a grain of salt, but it says, before you ask, all these mangakas seem to be newcomers. Only Ichikawa Sensei has had Jump Plus one-shots, while I couldn't find any. All new. Oh, Fujimoto assistant here. But so yeah, it seems like the alien was doing some nefarious things with their spaceship and killed his entire family. And they kind of show it too. It doesn't look crazy, like a crazy crash or anything. I'm not sure. And where they find, they said one of their fancy cars. So I guess the car in this image looks like a convertible. I guess convertible is their fancy car. He says, why not? No, probably too afraid. I took to an interplanetary. They weren't careful. Okay, so politics. Hey, don't you think it's weird? Everything just happened to all work out in their favor. Sometimes I wonder, is there even a giant meteorite headed for Earth to begin with? And what they show is a meteor with one of their little stupid fucking mouths hanging out. Stupid little mouth things. Oh my god, and their stupid little mouth things are shooting out from the meteor. The tadpole looking stuff. Oh, Light Night. I would recommend reading the manga Mad. I have. I'm not caught up to it. I think I've read the first 5 or 6 chapters. I actually did a YouTube short on it. I thought it was really cool. Why does the stuff being shot out look like... I'm not gonna say it here. I actually don't know. But I think it's a choice. So it seems like Kitami has the same sort of thought process as Nomomoto does. He seems to be more conspiratorial, though. Nomomoto seems like she's trying to like piece it together, like it just doesn't make sense to her yet. She has yet to arrive to the conclusion that it could be aliens. It seems like Kitami is giving her that push. Her technology is beyond that of us humans. Isn't it possible they could have staged the whole thing? Also, they could pull off this peaceful invasion. That's a good point. It does make sense. I said it earlier in the stream. I said, you know, maybe they're not fighting these aliens because the technology is just too advanced. That is very plausible. What's my favorite character so far? Honestly, Kitami, I guess. Nomomoto is very relatable, though. Nomomoto, she seems pretty cool. I don't know actually, which is my favorite one. He continues on, but no one else seems to doubt the aliens. In fact, they love them more than just love or gratitude. It's like they worship them. All rotten. Whole world can just turn to filth for all I can't forgive them for trashing my home. Well, gee. You know, this is written by a Japanese person. Obviously. Uraku Ichikawa. Manga. But this really feels like it hits home for Americans. Oh boy. Like just the sentiment of believing that the world is all rotten, and it's so rotten and corrupted to the core that you just don't care anymore. It could burn down for all it matters. That's a very relatable feeling for a lot of people. A lot of people that live in America, but it seems like it's happening in Japan too. I mean, it's happening all the time, but it's especially relatable in these particular, this feeling of corruption, core, wanting to see it all burn. He continues on. He says, I wish they'd all just disappear. Always felt. She replies, let's talk some trash. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, so she's taken her, Tim, she's taken him by surprise with this. And yeah, she looks very much like Denji. This is a very expressive drawing of her. She's definitely got the shark teeth, that's for sure. Definitely a Fujimoto looking. And he's kind of taken by surprise with it too. They're making sandcastles. They made sandcastles of the aliens, And together they are having fun and kicking them and hate the aliens. And it seems like they've kind of like found this friendship with one another. How dare you make us work without AC in this sweltering heat? How come only you get cooling spray, you big jerk? And so she's kind of mad about the AC thing. It's interesting that a lot of it is kind of small things. You notice that. It's not a bunch of like, you took away my rights. It's no, you took away my AC in the sweltering heat. That kind of shows that she's like, she's so annoyed by it. And it also contrasts pretty well with Kitami, because Kitami's reasoning is because they killed my family. I'm alone. They're all dead. But Nomomoto is like, yeah, but took away my AC. Now, not to say there's not something in that either. That's also kind of crazy too, because think about it, in a modern society, imagine not having an AC in modern society. Like that's trouble bus. Like the point as society progresses is to everyone rises along with it, right? Everyone should eventually all have ACs. Everyone should eventually all have the newest technology, right? So you're not going to have like a family that lives next door in a mud hut. It's interesting. It's interesting the different kind of scales. Kitami says, acting like big shots just because people put you on a pedestal? Who do you think you are? Bunch of ugly idiots. That's what. Pay us better wages. Drop dead. Stop looking down on humans. Drop dead. Apologize if you hit us. Also, drop dead. Anyway, just drop dead. Yeah, it seems like they're just having fun. Blowing off steam. Oh, yeah, and she says that. This is so much fun. You wanted to, you just wanted to be let you know that I love your reviews on Dandadan's episodes. They're so good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to my best to just be me. So if you like them, that means you like me. That's, I think, a good thing. Eden says, hello, I love your content. Hello, Eden. I love your comments. She says, this is so much fun in her head. We're laughing at each other. Yeah, this guy kind of does like Megumi mixed with like Gojo. Young Gojo and Megumi. It's like that combination. This guy is a total daddy. Wait, no, I'm not going to say that. I don't know this guy's age. Until we figure out the age, I'm going to refrain. Every comment I've said about him being a... Take it all back. Never happened. I was under false presumptions, FBI. Under false presumptions. Okay? I didn't mean it. All right? I didn't know the lines were drawn that specific way to mislead. Potentially mislead. Innocent. Tommy says, who knew it was so much fun being miserable? Huh. That's striking. Contrast between those two pages. The page where she says, who knew it was so much fun, kind of implies of like, they discovered something new. Next page is being miserable. It's contrasted. So it seems like in their misery, they found comfort with each other. And it does. It seems like the alien spaceships just pollute the sky. This actually kind of looks horrible. Like, I would not want to live this at all. It looks like a fucking Taylor Swift just decided to signature her signature like everywhere, constantly, with white, fluidy looking stuff. And it reflects on the water, too. Stars just look better. White streaks across the sky? I can go without that. Oh, her nose is broken again. She's bleeding again. See, dude, she's getting hit by all these aliens. Is this just a normal thing that happens every day to her? Is they just make sweating? Crap, this alien is sweating. Holy. Like that Megadeth song. I love this art of. I like Nomomoto's look in general. She looks so plain. Outfit, kind of cute. Oh. Don't take your anger out on me because it's hot. Oh, she is pissed. Holy crap. Oh, he's pulling out his lighter. Next to his can of spray, his cold spray. That's not smart. I didn't know this until the cops told me earlier, but it turns out cooling spray is a highly flammable gas. Is he gonna blow up? No way. Is this manga gonna be about them murdering aliens? Just killing every alien? Are they gonna come vigilante? Is this like The Boys? Is this The Boy Saw Man? The Boy Saw Woman? Bro, I almost don't want to scroll to the next page to keep the dream alive, just in case it doesn't happen. But we're gonna do it anyways. So he lights, and as soon as he lights, he does. He catches on fire because of the can spray. He's an idiot. This alien is a dumbass, and he's his stupid bone mouth thing is tube water hose. It's horrible. He's toast. Art's very good. Very. I like how her hat a lot more straight lines in it. Kind of looks like an old. Oh, she is shocked as her nose. He is on fire. He's dead. Oh, he is dead. He died quick. And she's like looking on, surprised, and she just goes, huh? And she puts her hand to her stomach, looks down. Oh, that is an unfortunate image of this alien. And then her coworkers come in and start laughing or covering their mouths. And they go, "Wah! Nomomoto, hey, Nomomoto, how did this? Why are you just standing there watching? Couldn't you have called for help?" Oh God, she's already being blamed. Oh, she got a notice of termination. She got fired. And the note literally says, notice of termination in the very center. It's just 4 words. It says, you're fired, period, go die, period. Holy crap. That's the notice of termination in this world? Dude, that's hilarious. Just gained yourself a new sub. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope my next video isn't horrible. Which now that I'm saying that probably tempers the expectations a little bit. So I'm going to keep saying that. What the hell? You can't just fire me. I mean, I guess they can, but can they really? Oh, she's looking like Gojo now. Sure. From the side. Like Gojo with like lips. Oh. But you get my point. It's kind of scary how I feel no guilt whatsoever. So I've been sacked, huh? Guess my life's officially over. What am I gonna do now? When I was a kid, it was my dream to eat like a king every day. Oh, so she is definitely an. Oh, she gets a phone call from Kitami. Kitami, what's up? He needs a favor. Actually, outside your place right now. Oh, he didn't even know her address. Huh? How'd you get my address? And Kitami says, found it online. Why you don't have social media? Need you to let me in. Huh? Ew! You know how creepy you sound? Fine. But you can't stay long. Sheesh. What a pain. Well, what is it? It's because she opens her door. And there is the baseball alien from earlier. The guy, the alien that was out on the date. The girl with the cute girl. He's all messed up. So did he kill? So he's got blood running down his nose too. And he's looking like, I would say a snack. His age is not confirmed yet. I will instead go ahead and say, looking like a good person. I'm in trouble. Can you help? Oh. I was walking when this guy suddenly turned around, whacked me right in the face. Still, he kept shouting and groaning without so much as an apology. Next thing I knew, I'd beaten him to death? Oh, she's got the heebie-jeebies. Murdering an alien. I never heard of any other cases, but I bet it's punishable by death. You commit murder, it's only natural you be punished. Killing people is fundamentally wrong. Only I don't see this thing as a person. You're the same, right, Nomomoto? Oh, God, they're looking at each other serious. That's the funny feeling she didn't have earlier. She didn't feel guilty about it because she's a sociopath that likes killing aliens. You got to help me dispose of the body. You're the only one I can ask. How exactly do we dispose of it? I could only find methods for human disposal when I looked it up. But we'll have to make do. Burying them seems to be out of the question. Stench of decay gives it away. If you try to dump them in the ocean, the putrid gases will keep them afloat. Dissolving it could work. Buying a bunch of solvent in bulk would draw suspicion. I think we should cut it into tiny pieces and boil it. Be tedious, but we can manage it if we work together. So they want to cut this alien into pieces that he beat to death because he snapped. Boil it. Are they going to eat it? Oh my God! Is this manga going to get better? Is this manga going to get even better? Are they going to not only kill aliens like the boy saw woman, the Chainsaw Man and the boys put together, but on top of that, they're going to eat them? So it's like Food Wars now? What is the real name of this? Chainsaw Man, the boys, Food Wars. It would be Food Wars, man. That's a pretty good one. The boy saw a woman, Food Wars. I like boy, Food Wars, man. I like that one. It's kind of like it's like saying it. I think we should cut it into tiny pieces and boil it. It'll be tedious, but we can manage it if we work together. And then she says, ugh, why do I gotta be your accomplice in the first place? She's like peeved by it. She's like, ugh. Jesus, fine. God. Idiot. He says, you hate aliens just as much as I do. He says, well, yeah, but still don't think I can. Oh, she's hungry. Guys, her stomach is growling. And they look at the alien and she says, no way. My day is perfect. She says, back at the factory when the boss got roasted to death, I caught a whiff of his burnt corpse. Tell us how good it smelled. She's looking at the camera like she's one of those crazy yandere people. 17, by the way. She says it smelled like meat, grilled squid to be... God damn it. Why'd I have to say that word? Smelled like meat, grilled... Aquatic life, to be exact. It smelled really, really good. Damn. I love this manga. This manga's awesome! He's looking at her at total surprise. Dude, Nomomoto. And she says, look, I know, it's messed up. but so are you. So that makes two of us, yeah? I love that. It's like Kitami's like, dude, that's too far, man. I know I just beat an alien to death, but you're gonna eat one too? Because they smell good? And she's just like, yeah, well, you know what? Guilt trip, bitch. You're gonna eat it with me, right? Not only are we gonna be in a totes relationship by chapter 40, but we're gonna have a team of people that kill aliens and eat them. Bro! I love this manga! She says, we're both screwed at this point either way. Let me give it a try. Oh, and they're doing it. He says it reeks. She goes, it was nothing. She eats it, that's a Fujimoto face. I'm sorry. Fujimoto does that every fucking week for Yoru. Okay? He makes that face every week. The one face that I think even Dingy made it. Go read the most recent chapter. I think it's in there. It's the one with the one of the eyes is very wide and one of them's kind of slanted and closed a little bit. Yeah. She puts it in her mouth. She doesn't like it at first. She chews it, gives it a minute. Is surprised, and then looks like she's actually running, but she's actually turns to Kitami in surprise and says, "It's good." This manga is a 10 out of 10. You guys realize that? I knew it. Never not gonna stop talking. It's good. So I guess this is from Nomomoto's point of view. She says, self-misery and self-pity, all that stuff, none of it seems to matter. You got a belly full of tasty food. As they're just, literally, they show the alien's head, and they literally cut like a chunk out of it. Like an angle. There's like a 90-degree angle. Oh my god, and oh, no, they're eating it. They're eating it in chunks. Oh my god, they ate the whole thing. Oh my god. We get this cool fucking 2-page spread. I love this art style. I love like the sketchy art style. I love that. You can see the hatch lines. God, so good. Looks like life just got a whole lot better. She's chowing down into the alien mouth. Happy holidays. Can't wait to do the podcast tomorrow. Yes, everyone. That is my co-host for King of Anime podcast, Everything Animated. He has a beard. A harem steak she ate and left no crumbs. Alien carcasses, meat, and bones are both so tender. Oh, she is going wild. It says, I can't believe you can eat that rancid smelling meat so deliciously. What do you mean? It smells great. In what world? There's something wrong with your taste buds. Still, you can just eat them whole like that? That's a perfect way to get rid of the bodies. I kill them. You eat them! Keep it up, and eventually, we might just be able to rid this city of good. Genius! Well, probably just a pipe dream. Dynamic duo eating their way to a... So this manga, Drama Queen, I don't know why it's called Drama Queen. The name doesn't make any fucking sense yet. But the fact that this is a manga about eating aliens is crazy. That's crazy. That was a really good first chapter. There's only one chapter out. I definitely recommend this. I'm going to drop this in the... This is a really good one. It's got so much style. I like this. I want this to continue going, and I want it to have more color pages. Color pages look really good. I don't know who did the coloring. Maybe it was Ichikawa who did it themselves. But I like this. I like this. This is going to get an anime. If this has to get an anime. I'm going to say that. Got to get an anime. Got to. It's already really good. I recommend it. That was an easy recommendation. That's like an easy, like, read the first chapter and you're hooked. I may start doing videos on this on one of my second channels. Just for Drama Queen. It's really good. Really good. I've said there's only 3 episodes of Dandadan left. I have to read it, but Wincy Itsuwaru did it so good they did. Maru. Love it. Love it. I've corrupting you all with Sea Tactics. I'm also sad there's only 3 episodes left, but I think spring 2025 we're getting season 2. Or it may be in fall again. Who knows? But we're getting not too long after season 1. We're gonna get another. We're gonna get another 12 episodes. So yeah, let's go. Let's speaking of Dandadan, let's go ahead and. That was, by the way, once again, the manga we just read, chapter 1 of, that took an hour and 43 minutes. was Drama Queen. I thought summer 2025. Yeah, you may be. Probably are. Also, the first volume, Dandadan, only has the first 5 chapters. Huh. Like I said, if you ain't gonna lend me the money, then today's dated off. Although, if you're reasonable and put out instead, that's cool too. Love hotels on you though, babe. It would make 2025 better if it came out. That's true. That's true. This is the last season of the year, so it would have to January no matter what, if it was. That would be kind of wild if they were just like, after episode 12, they're like, yeah, let's just go ahead and air the next 12 episodes in a row. Simultaneously. All at the same time. It's just like this distorted. That would be hilarious. You know, the one thing I like about Dandadan is that it immediately cuts straight to the point. And that is with everything it does. Like, the first episode, or I guess the first chapter, I mean, it's like you immediately, you understand who Momo is with one word, which is the huh. It will. I was on Wincy and Swaru's IG a while ago. They have Paro Itagaki's Standa. Interesting. And then probably after that, we're going to get on proper season. So 2027 is probably when season 2 of Dandadan is, like, the full-fledged one. It's probably going to come out. That's 2 more years, so that's goes like 8 chapters, and then he takes a couple off during holidays. So yeah, it'll probably be enough for a season. Full 24. Aha! Like I said, give me. Start putting out, man. Yo, what's up, Ethan? Dandadan story. Don equals story. Danda equals sometimes reference. Refers to 24 minutes each episode. 24. Ethan Winters? Oh, that's true. Isn't Ethan Winters the guy from Alan Wake? Some from horror. And Momo fucking kicks him up, well, tries to kick him up. Who is Ethan Winters again? I'm gonna search this. Why are you giving me an ellipses? Oh, Resident Evil. Shit. Same difference. Resident Evil. Same thing. Oh, he's the guy the big lady likes. What's her name? Dimitrescu. Itty dummy Tresk. Yeah, there were those memes where she was following him around because she found him really cute, which was kind of funny. My name is Ethan, and I did not know that. Well, there you go. It's C Tactics on the head with a rolled up newspaper. Why? Anyways, Momo fucking kicks the dude, tries to go for a punch. Oh my god! Guys! Momo, in the first chapter, has shark teeth. It truly is a Fujimoto production. This is all Fujimoto. I'm telling you right now. Fujimoto, he's secretly Gege Akutami. He's secretly the Saturia guy. Now he's Yukinobu Tatsu. I always get this. I always have trouble with his. I'm telling you, the conspiracy is real, everyone. Fujimoto writes everything. Quintessential Quintuplets has shark teeth, too. He also wrote it. Guarantee you. I like how Momo immediately tries to go for the punch him right after, too. It just goes to show, like, how... I honestly like this in Momo. I like the fact she tries to get scruffy with this guy. And of course she should. As an idiot. Get over yourself. I'm done messing with you. You're broke. And you don't put out. Like I'd give a shit about you. Man. I would kick this guy in the dick. Nice. Oh. That's not even funny, moron. Fish brain. Squid. Octopus. Oh, God. Why did she... That's like hilarious, girl. Calling him seafood isn't insulting him. Supposed to be comforting me. He was my first boyfriend. I told you not to get involved with that guy. Can you even name one good thing about him? Kind of goes to show that Momo was just really excited to have like a boyfriend. And the fact that he looked like Ken Takakura probably helped. Which is what she says. That he looked like Ken Takakura. Oh, here we go again. God, you make me sick. And what's wrong with that? I like hard-boiled tough guys like Ken Takakura. I am an awkward fellow, after all. Dudes like that are extinct, yo. It's a damn shame I will never meet another Ken. I mean, come on, somebody. Anybody console me. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard... Man. She's down bad. Oh, and she sees it. She sees Okaroon. My life would know. You just pour some Dasani water on your hand and you're all healed up. Don't drink Dasani, by the way. Water and I love this guy. I love this guy with his, like, he's so, like, he's such a douchebag. Bullying Okaroon, and he's like, quit looking at me, like, creeping me out. Momo's just looking at him. Like, probably. Oh my god, they're gonna put a magnet in one of them. That's pretty evil. Damn, this one's gonna hurt. Wow, they just want to hurt him. And they try to throw it, and then Momo's there, sitting right next to him. I love their surprise too. It shows how shallow of people they are. Like, yeah, we're on Dandadan now. Like, because like a popular pretty girl sat down with Okaroon, they're like, what do we do? What do we do? We can't do this. We can't at all. Yeah, Momo sticking up for Okaroon is kind of cool. What you reading there? Well, it's crazy as they missed every shot with those papers. Yeah, they do. Like, one of them, well, they got one of them, but the second one, they only got like one. We don't see any of the rest of them. Ugh, lame. Is the world just full of scumbags? Oh, what was that? Ugh, I hate this. What can I do to unleash this stress? I say, I know what you're into. Ah. I know what you're into. How many times are you going to repeat yourself? For a person like you, Messiah, talk to a... It can only be one explanation. I think you got the wrong idea. I'm not trying to be your friend. Forget what happened back. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. President Obama has already been to Mars. The whole of Project Pegasus revealed. Damn, is this like constellations? Whatever. That's what this is. Say what? Interested in the paranormal? Aren't you? Nah, I don't believe in UFOs or aliens, but I believe in spirits. I'm talking about UAPs, not UFOs. Unidentified aerial phenomena. Already, jeez. The American military has officially acknowledged the existence of UAPs and has created a branch called Space Force. While Japan has founded the Japan Air and Space Self-Defense Force, any way you look at it, preparing for a space war. That's so funny. Can I go now? Huh? No, wait! They've got the latest pictures of Nessie in here. Oh, no, Okarun is a huge fan of Nessie. So that was set up in the first chapter. They paid it off in chapter 24? That or episode... They set that up in episode 1 that paid off in episode 8? 8 or 9? And stuff about Lieutenant Colonel Jim Channon and Skinwalker Ranch. Those are all real things. Everything he said is like all real conspiracy. Almost everything. It's really weird. You can't really say everything. Hello, kitty. In Dandadan, you can't say everything is like based off reality, but they're based on true, not true stories, but I guess things that are real in our world. You can search up all of this stuff if you want to. If you want to learn about Skinwalker Ranch or Colonel Jim Channon or Constellation or the Space Force or whatever, I think you can. Do you have any videos on Horimiya? I don't think so. My friend Satsuki. I do. But I've read a little bit of Horimiya like a while ago. Think I can make a video on it? I don't think my audience would watch it. That's the thing with YouTubing, is the way the algorithm works is like you have to like make videos on like one. If you don't, then your channel's dead. Go and look on my channel, the comparison and views between ReZero and Dandadan. Like a fraction. Fraction of a fraction. What the Dandadan video. Nobody cares about it. Would you shut the hell up? I'm dealing with a broken heart here. No, you're not. I'm not in the mood for this nonsense. You're really pushing it with this nerd crap. Why you don't have any friends? Don't talk to me like we are. Oh, she turns. Sees her words have hurt him. Sorry. Bar kneels down, combs the hair back. He sees that move. Of course, that move is like, see any girl do that? Kind of crazy. Look, I don't believe in aliens, but I do believe in spirit. And then he laughs at her. And then she's like, huh? Hold up, gotta do something. Be back in 10 minutes. Okie dokie. There's no way. There's no such thing as spirits. I went along with your nonsense and you have the nerve to just shut me down? Please do not belittle the paranormal. Let me tell you something. My grandma's a spirit medium. Points to herself. A what? Oh, the duck face. Have you ever seen an exorcism? It's so scary. The possessed person has fits and stuff. Illness can also cause fits. That's no proof that spirits exist. Oh yeah? Well, have you ever had an alien offer you a ride in its UFO? Your arguments are all over the place. Don't be an idiot. I love this argument. What the? Seems she's given up on Ken Takakura for the geek type. I don't think she cares how she looks either. Can't say I. Yes, kitty. Have you heard of Bubble? Anime movie on Netflix. Yeah. Really good watch. Like, yeah, I think I've really going. Pretty good. Looks pretty good. Like it won some awards. Voice actors I don't recognize. Back to Dandadan. I don't think she cares how she looks either. Can't say I hate it. Alright, twerp, let's make it a challenge then. If I can prove spirits are real, then you have to be my personal servant. Fine, I'll show you some UFOs, I mean UAPs. When you finally see one, then you'll serve as my servant, Miss ISA. Of course, they go to the Nagi General Hospital. And Momo is freaked out about it. What is this place? She would say, like, what is this place? It's scaring the crap out of me, and we're telling me this is a UFO hotspot. She kind of like reminds me of Comey when she has to interact with anyone. They say the Nagi Hospital is practically the holy land for UFOs. If you call for a UFO from the roof, you'll definitely be a... What does that even mean? It means you get kidnapped by aliens and they use you for human experimentation. Whoa, hold on. Have you been experimented on? Very possible. Huh? Yes, kitty? My cat thinks I'm talking to her. Gotta go, thanks for the stream. Well, thanks for coming out, Ethan. I appreciate it. My cat does this. Like, I'll be talking to other people, and she'll think that I'm, I guess, like, meow. She'll, like, hear, like, a meow in there somewhere, and she'll meow at me. Think that I meowed at her. Like, it's like Alexa. Like, when you say Alexa, you have to go, Alexa, shut the fuck up. Same thing. You've never actually seen a UFO, have you? Have you heard of regressive hypnosis? Quit dodging the question. Whether I've seen it or not is inconsequential. The question is whether or not the argument is solid. Shut up already. How are things going on your end? Yes, kitty. Oh my gosh. Cat out. I let her out. I have arrived at the haunted location. Now then, I shall prove to you and once and for all, there is no such thing as spirit. Hey, you aren't actually scared. By the way, they say you are guaranteed to see something there. It's famous on the net. Yikes. Ooh, shy boy, in this moment. They say a loud voice is the most dangerous thing of all. Too shy boy. On the net. Wait, why do you keep saying on the net? Have you seen a spirit, Miss ISA? Nope. You had some nerve talking so big before. Sorry. Take back all that stuff you said. Never even seen a spirit, but you still believe in them. That's just bizarre. On the net? Yeah, exactly. Not bizarre. I told you, my grandma's a spirit medium. We've always been, like, real close. Got no parents. Dang. Sad. She's got a sad life. I see. Now you're all timid? I don't need to tell you something. I need to tell you something. My family is, like, super weird. Totes. Whenever I used to go to school, or when I used to go outside, I'd have to swear to do a certain ritual for good luck. My grandma made me do it all the way to school. It's the boy. If I didn't do it, my grandma would get angry, and then I'd feel pretty bad about it. First of all, though, was when the boy I liked made. By the way, there is a. I don't want to say the theory. That's for later. See, try reading Okaruin's line with a Kermit the Frog voice and Miss Ayase with Miss Piggy. You know I do it for you, Kirby. I can't. I don't know how to voice act. I really hated my grandma because of that ritual. The boy I like hates me now. That's what I thought. Said some terrible things, and to my own grandma. We stopped talking for a long time, and I stopped doing the ritual. But the weird thing is, when other people made fun of my family, it really pissed me off. Then I realized something. It wasn't that the boy I liked didn't like me. What I really hated was that the boy I liked made fun of my grandma. Yeah, tell him, girl! The truth is, my grandma and her work as a medium have always felt special to me. I loved that. Damn right you do! Seiko, best MILF. G-MILF. What'd I say? Didn't hear that. So no, I've never seen a spirit, and I don't know if my grandma's abilities to sense the supernatural is the thing or not, but she took me into her care. I was raised by the hand. That grandma, someone I believe in. That's why I believe. Do we think that we're gonna see potentially one day Momo's mother, Seiko's daughter? Maybe her father, even? So, like, why do you believe in aliens? Huh? Well, does it really matter? Seriously, you don't have a reason? Oh, do you need to have a reason to like something? That's not. No. You're talking fast when you're on the phone. Did you know that, Occult Coon? Oh, you talk fast. I guess you're easy to talk to, Miss. Aw, that's so cute. Oh, they have chemistry. Was it ever said if they died? Yeah. It said. Well, no. She just says I've got no parents. Didn't say why or what or how. Just said she didn't have them. You could be right. She may still have parents. They may. Oh no. So he runs into Turbo Granny. Here's the manga version. I'll let you suckle my teats if you let me gobble your schlong. That's ridiculous. That's some good writing right there. And then he yells, "Ghost!" Wait, whatever you do, don't run. Occult-kun, stop. No way, it can't be. It's just an old lady, it's gotta be. Just an old lady. Occult-kun, stop right now. Shh. Maybe we could see them whether they are spirit or not at some point. Yeah. It could be. Net says that's super dangerous. I just misunderstood. Merely a chance encounter with a horny old lady. Do not let her overtake you no matter what. If you lose the race against Turbo Granny, she'll put a curse on you. Hey, Occult-kun, can you hear me? Hello? Answer me. This can't be happening. I'm on my way. Just hang on. Oh, and then she runs into the Serpo. What the heck are you? If you could just, like, stop now. I love how she just talks like that. Just like I did. Like Momo talks in a normal way that people would talk. I mean, she says a lot of things, obviously. Talk a certain story, but realistic way of speaking. Oh, this is such good art. Ah, Atsu is so good. There's something that's so striking. That's like, it stands out, and I don't know why it does, but her shirt, the top button is unbuttoned, and her ribbon is kind of loosened. That's just like it looks striking, I think, because it's just a small detail of being like, yeah, this is like, they just got out of school, and Momo wants to loosen it, and the dub has done a great job with Momo and Okurun's way of speaking. I haven't watched too much of the dub. I'm not a dub snob or anything like that, or a sub snob. I like the sub the most. Dandadan. Her clothes get ripped off, and we are treated to let's see. How old she is. How weird. She's 17. Remember what we said about Nomomoto? So she's strapped up. I think it's interesting how she doesn't take off. I guess she didn't. This even happened in the most recent episode. She took off her clothes. The thing that she kept on were her shoes and the bottoms, those bottom things. I don't know what those things are. Things that she wears around her leg. Interesting. Just hello to you, woman. We are Serpoians. We are called that because we came from the planet Serpo. You are aliens? Please do not be afraid. We are a friendly people. Friendly people don't strip girls naked. Where are my clothes? Remember when this chapter, I remember when Dandadan first came out. And I didn't read it for the longest time because people were describing to me in my Discord server that scene where she's like stripped naked. And so people were like, hey, like the first chapter is this like high school girl. And so I was like, I didn't know it was by Tatsu or Fujimoto's assistant. I don't even think I was. But I just remember thinking, I'm never going to read this. Never going to happen. And look. I can see either seeing her parents or they're in the next 3 arcs. It could very well happen. I watched both for Shion Wakayama and Okurun's dub actor. And I love Hatsuki Hanai. No, that's not like the dub actor, but that's the Japanese, but he's precious. You need to protect. Your things are being handled with care. You're torn to pieces. You owe me compensation. Like how she's worried about compensation. Momo is so funny. And I want to leave now. Could you let me out of this thing? Our species has only males. Wow, it's 8 p.m.? Guys, we're only going to get to one chapter. Holy crap. Because I gotta scoot at 8:30. I thought we were going to easily get through all this. Our species has only males. Are you even listening to me? Therefore, we increase our numbers through cloning. I thought that's interesting for the Serpoians. Be like, cloned. However, when every individual is identical, evolution of the species does not occur. As a result, conflict and emotions such as joy, anger, grief, and pleasure have been eradicated. Jesus, those are like all of my favorite things. And so, in order for us to reacquire reproductive functions, we wish to have your kind's banana organ. Say what? Oh. Rober. We will now perform the sex act. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do with my next sexual partner. I'm gonna be like, and I will now perform the sex act. As my final duty for the day, I shall now perform the sex act. After performing sex with you, we will extract your womb and banana organs for our research. Jeez. And as if, sure, I was dating a real dirtbag, but I still managed to walk away with my virginity intact, like we even need to know any of that. Pertinent. I've maintained my chastity for the Kin Takakura I've yet to find. I'll be damned if I let some creepy-ass aliens just take it from me. Interesting. What I find ironic is that they wish to evolve, but they rejected Rokuro because he started to behave different from most of them. It's interesting, isn't it? It is interesting. I love the Serpo. Fascinating. Which is also kind of what Momo says. In order to arouse your desire, we will control your brainwaves with psychokinesis. Now, how is that? Your body is growing warmer and warmer, is it not? Oh no, Kin Takakura! You're resisting our psychokinesis. Just the fact, I'm not laughing at the context, I'm laughing at the fact he's thinking about Kin Takakura. I don't know why that's so funny. Like, just out of context, she's thinking of a random Japanese actor. Granted, a very important one. Japanese society. A little odd, right? Contrast is kind of big. You're resisting our psychokinesis. What remarkable force of will. However, I shall begin. Oh, God. Shot. Her phone? A person with timing. With bad timing, it would seem. That was rich. Oh, this Turbo Granny. But, oh, Turbo Granny goes immediately for the schlong. Finally got what she wanted. Miss ISA, I'm so sorry. There was a spirit, and I wound up getting cursed by the Turbo Granny. I love this scene in the anime, by the way. Like, when I first read this in the manga, I was like, I didn't even really think about it. But in the anime, when it happened, I was like, wow, this is like really good. Just the fact he looks like he's being taken over. Looks really creepy. Occult-kun! Thank God, please save me. Who would you be? Transportation via cell phone is a technology that even we do not have. What do I think Turbo Granny is doing in the manga currently? Can't say. I don't want to spoil people on anything. Help me, please. I can't control my Let me gobble your schlong. Come on, get a hold of yourself, human male. You do not have permission to enter this place. I love it. I love how Momo is. I love the way Tatsu draws Momo's face when she's like kind of like moe blobish. So funny. Leave at once. You do not. We will take your banana organ. I also, by the way, I love the Serpo's like crazy alien form because they look like they're from Persona. She just says ew. 6 sensory organs. Oh, Okaroon. Turbo Granny is running across the wall. Oh, his design is so cool. He is fast. I cannot train my psycho on him. Oh, dude, this art is so... Our precious banana organs! Oh, he ripped off the schlong of Serpo. You banana thief! You guys remember that video of... It's like a viral video. It's from like some... It was some like independent film or like some like trashy like pseudo porno independent film. It was like the lemon stealing, well, S words. Reminded me of that for something. You can find it on YouTube where I saw it. I think I've been here for 2 hours. Well, I'm glad I've been able to keep you for 2 hours. My throat. Lemon Party? Is that what it's called? Lemon Party? It's fucking hilarious. Serpoian form survey method. I have you. What is the names for these moves? Like, for example, in the recent episode of Dandadan, where they call it the Awesome Zone, I was like, what the what is this? Come up with this. It's like Tatsu just heard like English phrases being said. I was like, whoa! Those are English words. If I can put them in a certain order, I can make them sound like the thing that I wanted to sound like, and it would be cool. It's like in Dark Souls when there's that boss in Dark Souls called the Ceaseless Discharge. I was like, they when I saw that name, I was like, they literally did this because they thought it sounded fucking awesome. And it did. Ceaseless Discharge is like, that's a metal name. That is a metal name. Brutal. Love it. It's also unfortunate you have the Ceaseless Discharge. A Cold Coon! Ugh. Never have we encountered such a physically aggressive person. We have established friendly relations with humankind. Please give us your banana organs. You can have it. If it's mine to give, you can have whatever you want. All my life, I've wanted to meet aliens. I don't have any friends, so I thought if aliens existed, maybe they would be friends with me. Ever since elementary school, I've looked to the skies and asked for UFOs to come. Fortunate. But they never did. No matter how much I called for them, they never appeared. Humans bullied me for kicks, and aliens ignored me. No one would acknowledge my existence, but Messiah Say actually stood up for me. So don't you lay a hand on her. If you hurt her, you won't get away with it. I'll even become a monster if it's for her sake. Dang, that's like romantic shit. I like how they make like it no secret. In the first chapter, Okaroon and Momo, they're gonna be a thing. And by the time Ira is introduced, it's still, it's like, yeah, Ira's funny, whatever. No one believes Ira's gonna get with Okaroon. Not even the mangaka himself. He's not trying to fool you. He's just like, wants to create situations. You could do it, a Cold Coon. Show him what a man you are. Messiah Say, I don't think I can do this after all. Aren't you giving up a bit too quickly? Once again, I love Tatsu's art. You can really tell when he finished drawing Momo's character, he was really... Yes, this is the design. This is the one! A barbaric person such as yourself will not do for a friend. What's more, we prefer women persons. to male persons. Now, once again, I shall arouse your desire. Now send out your chi. I don't wanna. Every day my... Oh, we're getting into a flashback. Every day my friends make fun of me for it. Oh, little Momo. Little bug eyes. Think we'll ever see Okarune's family? I think we will. I think it is too much of a thing in the Dandadan community that I think Tatsu is keeping it a secret on purpose. Because they don't even bring him up at all. It's like, it's the one thing you don't think about, but when someone brings up, you go, oh yeah, where are his parents? So I bet his parents are like, what are you talking about? If you release your chi, no illness or accident will befall you. Nothing evil can come near. First, focus your energy below your belly and visualize your chi beaming out of the crown of your head. Haha, look, she's doing it again. What a weirdo. Look at this Momo Ayase. She's a big old dummy. Trying to communicate with aliens or something? Deadbeat parents. It could be. I hate it. I'm never doing it again. Momo, wait. I hate you, Grandma. You're too hot. Wait, she wouldn't say that to her grandma. You phony spirit medium. Why am I remembering that at a time like this? I'm so sorry, Grandma. I was just embarrassed back then. That's all. Focus your energy below your belly, then visualize your chi. Oh, and then her powers awaken. Such a cool moment. I could be wrong, but it seems like he might not have a good family home. Could be. It could very well be that. He's very quiet. He may be abused of some kind. It would be very Tatsu to talk about character story. Have those kind of... This shot of Momo, this art, I mean, I know a lot of people got really mad that Momo was naked this entire fucking episode when it aired. I get it. Like, if you don't like it, like, you don't like it. And yeah, there's even... it's a little uncomfortable for me too, but... Because, like, I'm going to be honest, like, I don't... Like, if you're just going to present your character sexually that way, just make them of age. Because, like, there's... Like, Momo is drawn in these panels naked in a way that's like... That's a grown woman, right? And it's very much aimed towards grown men who are looking at this, right? So, like, I don't think there's many 50. Oh. It's in line with how he does backstories. Meant to be uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's whatever. I don't care. It's not a big deal. It's just more just talking about the internet's reaction to it, and that's it. Nothing too deep. I don't care. Obviously, I don't. I have a Dandadan. I cover it. I could not care less. No way. Love it. She's like going, whoa, Messiah say you have paranormal abilities? I'm as shocked as you. God, I love this shot of just her face. It's something about the way that... Sound weird. Let me rephrase that. I like the way Momo's face looks and how it's drawn when Momo has like the really circular eyes, when it's not like totally undetailed, but like not as detailed, where she kind of looks moe-ish. That's all I kind of really love the way it looks. Hey bro, I'm back. Are you reading Dandadan? Yes. Hey C Tactics, who wins in a fight? Episode 1, Okarune or Super Saiyan 4 Goku? I'm gonna go on a limb and say, you know what? I think Goku, he's got it. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he's a little bitch. I'm just kidding. It's Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Clearly. Very powerful. I don't think Okarune stands a chance. They all 17, but he could have made them 18, but it is what it idiot. Yeah. I don't know why they always do 17. Like, it's that one. It is 1 year off. Like, it's like, as an American, I'm just like, it's 1 year off, dude. It's just 1 year. Just do it. Just say they're 18. I get it. It'll shatter your, I guess, immersion. But it's the same thing. Same. What? Because think about it. You're on the internet all the time, and you're going to see stuff anyways. It's like, just... My psychokinesis is being pushed back. How? This person was not able to employ psychokinesis before. Yeah, guys, after we finish this chapter, I can't believe I've only read 2 chapters this entire stream in 2.5 hours, but I gotta go after this. I'm already kind of at time limit. Could it be? Did I overstimulate her brainwaves, my psychokinesis, causing the woman person's chakra to open up? He's the real thing. Grandma is an honest to goodness spirit medium. Thank you, Grandma. Now I can send these scumbags flying into next year. And she just decks him in the face, like in the first panel, or the first part of chapter 1. Really, really cool. Really, really good art. So much detail on just Momo in particular. It's her hair. Like, so much detail on her body. Kind of see how her spinal column comes down her back. Hamstrings in the back of her leg and her knees. It's just a really... The detail on her hand, her left hand. It's just a really detailed image, isn't it? Really detailed image for a 17-year-old in her underwear. They get older as the series progresses. They could get older. He's probably going to do a Oda and give a time skip down the line. Hey, he could. That would be really interesting. And then Momo's going to be dressed in a bikini top, jeans, and high heels. Embodiment. Tommy. Yeah, what the heck? Were we in a UFO? Occult-kun, are you okay? We got to get out of here. Oh, and he's attacking her. Youch. What the hell are you doing, you moron? Just chomping down on her arm. Get a hold of yourself, damn it. You son of a bitch! Oh, shit. Turbo Granny. She like, forces the Turbo Granny out of him. Who are you, you worm? The curse still isn't lifted. Even though Granny has left his body. I have his schlong now. As long as I have his schlong, the curse on the youngster will remain in place. If you want his schlong back, come to the tunnel. This place is too far away for me. At the tunnel, I will take on as much as you care to give. Garish little bitch! I don't think that was said in the anime. It's still great. Oh, I love Momo's response. God, I fucking love Momo. Who are you calling a garish bitch, you old hag? Give him back his thingy. I love how she just points at him. I love the way that's animated in the anime, too. Oh, and the fucking explosion. Crap, we gotta get out of here, or we're dead meat. Pull it together, you idiot. We gotta run for it. And the UFO crashes into the building. Oh, it's so good. Not a huge time skip. Would miss out on character development, and you just do a sequel or a pre-sequel. Hearing C say you want his schlong back sounds funny. You know what, Burb? You sound funny. Yeah, I said it. That's right. What I want to see in the future is Okarun getting creative with Turbo Granny's power if he gets them back like he did Power Lines. Yeah, that would be... Oh wait, that's even know how you don't even know how I sound like C Law. Yes, I do. We've heard your voice several times. Sound like an angelic. You sound like Okaroon. You definitely sound like Okaroon. Except like you're from New York. Yes, you sound like Okaroon. You sound like Dub Okaroon. That was the worst. Well, I definitely believe in aliens now. I mean, I was abducted by them. I definitely believe in spirits. I was cursed by one. What do we do now? Good question. I love that. I love that. That just the acceptance of it and just moving on from it. Not like staying on it. Not dwelling on it. Just like, okay, it happened. Well, what do we do now? Let's move on to the next thing. Like, where do we go from here? It's just so refreshing. Dandadan is just, it does not waste time. It doesn't want to, like, fill things out. It just feels like there's so much urgency with it. That's what's so fun about it. The fact that even in a situation like, technically, if you think about it, Momo was sexually assaulted and abducted by aliens. That's not a fun thing to go through, but Tatsu makes it fun. Like, think about it. This should have been like horrifying and traumatizing, but they're just kind of annoyed by it. That's about it. They're just annoyed by it. Ah, this is a bummer. Oh well. What do we do now? I need to keep a lid on your curse with my powers, or you'll go berserk. Sorry about that. Lost my uniform, my wallet, my phone, everything. God, Fujimoto. Yes, Okaroon was as well. Cannot forget about that. I always forget about that. I think it's because we see it more gratuitously or we don't see it. I should do a stream in the future binging the anime. Yeah, I don't know how I think manga is much easier for me, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Be probably quicker. I've never done a stream like that. I've also never done a stream like this before. Also, dang, Tatsu just, he was like, this is, you know what he did? He was like, this is the first chapter. We got to make sure we show off Mo. Sexy way. Because, like, just now, it's just, she is just like, he is just like going hog wild. What do you think we could do to dispel this curse? There's only one thing we can do. Take down Turbo Grid. She's the cause of it. See, well. I wish he said that. Well, I'll be off then. Huh? You're going now? Miss ISA, please put on my clothes and go back home. Oh, poor kid. Hang on without me. You'll go berserk again. Everything that's happened is my fault. I won't have you be involved in it any further. I'll work up the courage to go to the tunnel, and after that, I'll solve this somehow. Aren't you asking me to come with? After what I experienced, I can't just walk away. Plus, had I not been there, you'd be dead, you know. Is it better if we work together? You like, sure, man? I mean, even if you help me. Jeez. Would you shut up about it? Come on, put on your clothes. We're going. I love that. I love how even when Okaroon tries, when Okaroon gets hung up on something, he gets depressed. That's really, if you think about it, what depression is in terms of its mechanical way you can describe it. It's when a human stops the flow of thought and dwells on one thing. It's kind of what that is, and you spiral. So it's not the right way to describe it, but it's a good analog to describe it to someone who maybe needs it described simpler, which happens. They're just people that things people don't know. You know. But Momo sees that, and because of her personality is so, she's so confident, and that's probably because she was bullied as a child. I think she knows how to stand up for herself. And because she knows how to stand up for herself, she is able to see this in Okarun and go, yeah, like, to keep him from dwelling on that. And I think that really compliments Okarun really well. I think just from this line alone, if you don't know anything else about them at this point, if you just read this panel, you may not get it explicitly at first, but what you would understand about these two is that Momo perfectly complements Okarun, and Okarun perfectly complements Momo. Because Momo can deal with it, and can spot it happening, and Okarun is kind of saved by her. It's really cute. Really cute. Tatsu wanted to weed out the weak with the first chapter, then get to peak fiction. What's insane is the first arc is not thought out at all. It was just whatever popped into his head. That's funny and impressive. I'd be surprised at everything. Yeah, I mean, if he kind of just guessed what he just kind of wrote down random stuff, whatever came to his head, then yeah. For the rest of this year. I am an awkward fellow after all. Oh, she said the Kintakakura line. Aww. Aww. I love how it like mirrors itself and contrasts itself in every way. So the first thing he says is, I'm an awkward fellow after all, which is literally a quote from Kin Takakura. That's literally what he says. And she says, huh, which is hearkening back to the beginning of the chapter where she goes, huh? She has a lot of huhs in this chapter, though. So please, Miss ISA, put these on. If you don't, I won't be able to speak to you properly. She naked, yo. Naked. What the? My heart is racing? Doki doki? No, it's not like that. I was just taken aback when I happened to say that Kin Takakura line, that's all. Dumb but dumb. Calm down, Momo, would ya? You know, now that I think about it, what's your name again? I'm really bad at remembering names. She's not going to forget this one. Oh, it's Kin Takakura. Whoa. Life forever. That's the end of the first chapter. Beautiful shot of Momo, and I think that's the last thing is a spread of Momo being just falling in love. Unpopular opinion: Tokyo Ghoul manga is better than the anime. Not gonna lie. Is that an unpopular opinion? Wait, Tokyo Ghoul didn't Tokyo Ghoul have like a really bad adaptation? Am I remembering this? I can't. Didn't they like adapt like 100, like the entire series into like 12 episodes? I couldn't finish Tokyo Ghoul. It happens. I think Tatsu had issues coming up with story ideas and is suggested to draw just whatever he wants. And we have Dandadan. He does plan out the story after Turbo Granny arc, though. Oh, that's okay. So that's who else you watches else. What other animes do I watch? I love Chainsaw Man, my favorite. Actually my all-time favorite anime is Cowboy Bebop. I'd have a tattoo of Kin on my arm? That's fucking awesome. Like actual Kin Takakura or Dandadan Kin? Oh, like who other anime content creators? Yeah, I love Shinichiro Watanabe. I love the seatbelts. The seatbelts is one of my favorite musical acts of all time. They inspired me musically very heavily. The seatbelts, the Beatles, Green Day. That's a very large spread. You have pop music, you have punk music, and you have OST technically, which is basically just New York jazz. Which, by the way, New York jazz, awesome. You guys have not lived until you listen to this. I'm just saying. When do you think the Chainsaw Man movie comes out? Hopefully soon. I would probably say within the first couple quarters, or the first quarter of 25. Who's your favorite Chainsaw Man character? Mine is Aki. Asa is a close second. I love Asa and Aki. I think it goes Dingy. Well, okay, I'm gonna say favorite. So this is just kind of like not getting too deep into it. Dingy, Pochita, Asa. By the way, Asa's name is fun to say. Asa Mitaka. Fami. And because she's horrible, Fumiko. A lot of part 2 characters. I love a lot of the part. But I am like 15 minutes over time. This is supposed to end like literally at 8:30, and I was already supposed to be through like Dandadan already. And I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you just don't get. Like, I don't know if you've watched other content creators or something. I don't watch a lot of content. I never have. Don't know why. But what was I saying? Shit. Yeah, I don't know if this is normal for these streams. I don't know if like reading through manga is this slow. Have I read Kaiju number 8? I've watched the first episode. It was really cool. I need to get back to watching it. Reminded me a lot of AOT. Sorry, I don't comment much. I'm sort of an. Oh, Karun, it's you. You're here. Oh, Karun. I loved you in Dandadan. Really good there. My phone background is Okarun in chapter 2 when he goes turbo form. Oh, yes. Yes, he's so good. I love how I love how every one of my female friends I've talked to that I've showed them like an image of like turbo granny form Okarun, they're all like, he's hot. And then I go, oh, he's like 17, right? And they go, shit. Hey, how you doing tonight? Pretty good. We're about to end the stream here. I definitely apologize. We were gonna, honest to God, I thought we were gonna even have time to talk a little bit about Kagurabachi. So I thought, oh, we're gonna like get through Dandadan super quickly, and even Chainsaw Man, the stuff that I wanted to read of Chainsaw Man. I only wanted to read like the first. But I didn't expect this to go this crazy. We only got to talk about one chapter of Drama Queen, which literally came out today. New manga. It's very reminiscent of Chainsaw Man. Definitely worth checking out because they eat aliens. And we got to one chapter of Dandadan. Which, to be fair, the first chapter of Dandadan is like 2 chapters of Dandadan. Even 3. 2.5. 2.25, something like that. So, not like this chapter wasn't long. I'm not trying to say, it was a short chapter. But yeah, we went through a lot of stuff with a lot of crazy stuff happened. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream a lot. Before you go, I want to ask you guys if you guys want to support me further, you can do so. You just got to use that Gamer Subs link. You can. They got a Black Friday deal going on right now, where if you buy a tub, you will get a waifu cup for free. So how you do that is you just go to a tub and a cup combo, and you pick your tub and your flavor, and you get the cup for free. It's pretty cool. I definitely recommend. At least I think that's how it works. I still need to put in my order for it. I'm gonna order the new flight attendant. Cannot wait. I could do a whole fucking thing about Gamer Subs. But yeah, that's if you want to support me extra. It's just code CTATICS. The best way to support me though is if you're interested, subscribe to this channel. Definitely if you want to see me cover weekly anime, seasonal stuff like that. And I have a secondary channel where I talk about Dandadan. It's called Hey It's Me C. You can find every single one of my extra channels. I do 5 channels. You can find them all on my YouTube page. So just click on my profile. It'll bring you to it, and you'll see them. It's like Vegapunk Labs, Bento, Hey It's Me C. Go check those out. Because I cover Dandadan weekly. I cover Chainsaw Man weekly, all the new chapters. I cover One Piece weekly, all the new stuff. And we talk about weekly seasonal anime on the King of Anime podcast. So if you want to see me with 2 of my best friends in the whole wide world, also talk about Dandadan and Rurouni Kenshin and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which one of my co-hosts is watching for the first time, which is why we picked it. We're also watching a couple slice of life, a really good slice of life anime. One is called Suma Show. The other is called Negaposi Angler. Definitely recommend it. Doing that podcast for half a day. I appreciate everyone coming out. I loved it. This was so much fun. I want to do more of these. You guys are awesome. So have a good night, everyone. I hope you guys had fun. Bye-bye.